What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing with your life?
I'm good.
Bro, you okay?
I'm good, bro. You geeking, bro. I'm good.
Bro.
Bro, get hold me. I'm good, bro.
Bro. Are you crying, bro?
No, bro. I'm good, bro.
I need a player that can save this game.
Yes! This is what I fucking needed.
Oh! Look at the engine out there, bro! I was getting drunk. That's a different.
Oh my God! Oh my fucking God!
This is where the fun begins.
Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my God!
No wanking.
Are you struggling to win on FIFA because your team is really bad?
This team fucking sucks!
Do you need coins for a cheeky new team?
I need it!
You can head over to u7buy.com for cheap, fast and reliable coins, and if you use code Mcjell, you'll get a 5% discount. Alright boys and girls, so today we're going to be jumping into a very, very cheeky little card, okay? Mohamed Salah. This card is insane, okay? He just looks incredible. I don't know about you guys, lads. I might be wrong on this, but I feel like something's not quite right with FIFA in a minute, you know? And I feel like I'm not the only one that thinks this, because the general consensus is the game feels really different since the patch. And that was before. They've patched the game again as of when I'm recording this. I don't know what it is with EA, but for some reason they seem to have a game, and it usually is pretty good on release. You know, people generally like the game, and then they patch it, and the game just feels so drastically different when there was really not any major complaints from anyone playing it. You know, there was just like minor things we wanted to change, just little things, and the game feels like a completely different. This game feels like FIFA 20. That's what it feels like. It feels slow, it feels boring. Stop. EA, just stop. And they keep patching it. We went like 2 or 3 weeks without a patch to gameplay. There was no patches on gameplay. And then we've had like 3 or 4 just all really, like, why? Why? I feel like the pace of the game has just completely died off. The game feels sluggish and slow, and it just doesn't feel as good, you know? And here's an example of what I'm talking about, okay? Week 1, Gold 1. For the first time ever, I got Gold 1 because the gameplay felt incredible. I was raving about how good the gameplay felt compared to FIFA 20, okay? Week 2, got 19 wins. Missed out on Gold 1 by a penalty shootout, but I was still better than I've pretty much done ever on FIFA 20. After that, I got Gold 2, and I had quite a few games remaining, and I could have gone on for Gold 1, but I just had a lot to do that weekend. But after that, boys, Gold 3 after that, and Gold 3 again. Right back to where we are with the slow shit gameplay. Listen, maybe I'm bad at the game now all of a sudden, but I don't think that's a coincidence, you know? I don't think I just suddenly got way worse at the game. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like the game is different, you know? That's a clear example. I was doing pretty sick weeks 1, 2, and 3, and then weeks 4 and 5, weekend league has been tragic.
If it's fun, why bother?
The reason I'm going on this rant, lads, is I need some players that are going to make the game fun for me. Last year, the only reason I got through FIFA 20 was I just had so much fun, like, with the channel and trying out these cards. So I thought today, we're going to try Mo Salah. The next video after that, we've got a very, very cheeky episode as well, so we're going to be changing the team again. So I'm going to show you this team, and it's going to be a little bit drastic, alright? There's going to be a lot of changes in the next coming videos. It's the only way that I'm going to be able to play this game, because at the minute, if EA don't change something, it's going to be FIFA 20 all over again. It's going to be pitchforks and riots. But lads, before we talk about our team and we talk about Mo Salah, I do want to talk about OneFootball. If you guys missed the last episode, I did talk about OneFootball, and I just think it's a great app. You know, it just has everything to do with football. You've got news, you've got scores that get updates, and you get like notifications for the scores. So you can constantly be looking at different scores for different games. You know, you can be looking at the goal scorers and all that stuff. You can be looking at the statistics of the game. So, you know, the yellow cards and you know, the things that go on during that game. There's just lots of interesting stuff to read related to football. There's loads of cool things you can read on there. It's a really, really good app, and best of all, lads, best of all, it is free. And not too much is free these days, you know? And this is a true story. I walked out the house today, alright, and I go outside, there's a leprechaun. And that leprechaun was like, oh, Mcjell, you want to leave the house, you're going to have to pay me. I'm like, what am I paying for? And he's like, oxygen. that we charge for oxygen now. It's a true story. That happened.
Stop the cap.
The fact that this beautiful football app is free, I just think, come on, boys. Come on, get yourself in that description, okay? The download link is in the description. Go to that description, give it a download. It's free. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys are going to really enjoy this app. But anyway, let's talk about this team, okay? It's a little bit different. There's one player in particular that you guys are going to be like, Mcjell, what's going on here then? No, lads, listen, let me just explain this, okay? I've given Rashford more than an opportunity at this point, okay? I think I've been more than fair with this card, okay? 140 games, 25 goals and 40 assists. In my opinion, that is a terrible, terrible record. I think that is awful for a card that sells for about 600k. He might, I think he's more than that now. You guys are raving about Rashford. You're saying, Mcjell, you've got to play him at strike, you've got to do this, you've got to do that. But lads, hear me out, okay? This is Che Adams, okay? A silver card. This is his goal record. That's not squad battles. That's FUT champions. I'm kid you not. I put Che Adams in here for a meme. I just thought it'd be funny because, you know, I hated Rashford. I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's just use Che Adams because that's funny because he's a silver card. He is unironically 100% better than Rashford without a joke. I'm not joking. The stats don't show it. But he is better than Rashford in my humble opinion. I believe he is so much better than Rashford, and I'm not joking, I'm not memeing. He's better, in my opinion. I hate this Rashford. His goal record is terrible. 25 goals in 140 games. He's got half of his goals in 13 matches as a right mid. As for the rest of the changes then, lads, I did sell my John Barnes in order to get Mo Salah. I love John Barnes in this game, and in my opinion, he's the best cheap icon that you can get. But obviously, I needed the money, and I thought Hazard's a decent replacement, you know. He's not very expensive considering it's Hazard, and has a really good card. I've enjoyed Hazard pretty well. Like, he's pretty good in this game, so yeah, I think he's pretty good. It's not as good as Barnes, obviously, but I still think he's pretty good. But lads, I am going to be changing this team again for the next episode because I have a team in mind that I think is going to be really cheeky, so don't get too attached to this team. Anyway, let's talk about in-games of Mo Salah, because Mo Salah is not going anywhere. He's going to be in this new team that I'm going to be building, but it's got a crazy card, okay? I mean, it's Salah. He's supposed to have a crazy card, but he looks unreal. So high medium work rates, lads, which is fantastic. He's 3-star weak foot, which is probably the worst part of the card in my opinion. He is 4-star skiller though, so any skillers out there will be happy about that. The pace, 93 pace, obviously fantastic. The shooting is unreal here. 91 attack positioning and 91 finishing, which is literally, I mean, the reason I wanted this card is because he has the pace and the dribbling and the shooting, and not many cards in this game have all three unless you're paying like for Mbappe or Neymar and stuff. But Mo Salah for the price is a lot of money, but you're getting an ultimately incredible package.
Hey, she bad though. She bad though.
And yeah, the dribbling stats here, lads, some of the most well-rounded dribbling stats you're going to get, okay? 91 agility, balance, 92 reactions, 89 ball control, amazing composure and in-game dribbling. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with the dribbling there. And even physically, it's not too bad, okay? 75 strength is pretty good. Good stamina as well. So overall, literally, again, the only problem with the card so far is the skill moves. Not the skill moves, sorry, the weak foot. And then finally, lads, we've got some player traits here. We've got outside of foot trait and finish shot trait, which is just fantastic. Literally, perfect traits there. So overall, again, for 400k, it's a lot of money, it's far from cheap, but you're getting an incredible player here. So anyway, lads, I think we've talked enough about the team and stuff like that. We're going to jump straight into a little bit of gameplay with Mo Salah. I'll show you guys what this card is about. Before we do that, I am going to tell you guys I've changed my formation because, again, I've been trying to find a new formation that's going to suit the patch a bit more. So we were actually playing the 4-3-3 attack. So I'm playing Salah as a cam in a minute, Che Adams on the and Eden Hazard out wide, Ian Wright's up front, and then Sissoko and Valverde up there. So yeah, that I just thought I'd let you know before, you know, before we all die. So boys, we're jumping to game number 1. Give it away. Nice. Ian play. Salah, easy finesse. Beautiful. Lads, this card, I'm going to say it right now, finesse shots are the best in the game with Salah. I don't think I've scored many other goals other than finesse shots. Inside and outside the box, his finesse shots are, I can't really describe how good they are. They're just incredible. No. What? No! Oh, that is so cheese! That is so cheese, the way it's bobbling and bouncing around. Even Larry should be saving it.
This is too fucked up for me even to think about.
No. That's a good tackle! Oh, he'll send me off for it as well, but that's not even a bad tackle. Oh, he gave me a yellow. It's not a yellow, though. I don't know why I'm accepting the yellow here. It's not a foul. I better save this. Justice better prevail here. Fuck. The way it just bounces off my players. It's just shit. Play. Salah, please. Yes, Salah! Come on, lads! Get the ball, baby. God damn it, I can't even know it's bad defending, good goal. I mean, I was saying this game feels slow. With my defending, it's not really I'm not really showing a good case for it, am I?
I'm gonna punch you in the fuck!
Chaylo, 1-2, lad. Look at that, beautiful play. Right, Che. Oh, back post. Please, Eden. Yes! Let's go. Great cross from Che Adams. Brilliant delivery. Great finish from Hazard. Good stuff. Really? Really, lads? We're not going to compete for that header there? Like, it's not okay, man. Like, this is some of the worst defending I've done this year. Just poor from every aspect of the fucking game. Yeah, come on. Just blow it, please. Just put me out of my misery. Thank you very much. Well, that wasn't a great game for me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna sit here and pretend that was good. That wasn't. That was pretty tragic. The defense, 5.6 from Kanate. Let's give him a round of applause, because that is something. I'm not sure I've seen a performance worse than that. That is pretty impressive. And here I am chatting shit, saying that the patch has made the game slower, but you know, and then I go and defend like that, and we get an 8-goal thriller. It's like, alright, I'm not really selling it, am I? But I am telling you, boys, something has changed. I know that game was a bad example, but for the most part, in FUT Champs, every single game was just a sweat fest. Alright, 1-0s and 2-1s, just no thrillers, okay? I'll take getting spanked 5-3 over the winning 1-0. I'm not joking. But let's forget about the overall performances, put that to one side. Let's talk about Mo Salah, because Mo Salah was the shining light in the dark tunnel that was that game. Scored himself 2 very, very nice finesse shots, just good stuff overall, really good play, and there's not really too much to say about him. He just played a good performance, unlike the rest of them. But hopefully, lads, we can get ourselves a dub in the next game, and you know, put this one in the back and forget about it. So, boys, we jump into game number 2. All the way, lad. Cut. Just look at that. Look at that. Mwah! Beautiful. Silver card. Rashford and what? Went all the way, and the finish. If you think that Rashford would have put that top corner, you're chatting shit. Because we've seen it time and time again. Rashford will do a similar... What? I'm not quite sure what just happened there, lads. My Elgato just randomly crashed. It said something like about insufficient space, and my computer just died after that. But we all saw Che Adams do that incredible goal. So listen, as long as we all saw that, it's all good. Nice. Good ball to Hazard. Nice, Hazard. Great little bit dribbling. Oh no! How? What? This is not good, boys. Let's get back for Salah. Great, awesome. So glad Mo Salah missed fucking header from 5 yards out. Because...
You're smoking crack. Stop.
Go on, Ian. Go on, Ian. What's going on with these fucking headers, man? We gotta bury that, Ian! Don't let him cross it, Mcjell. Really bad clearance. It's an even worse header. Reoccurring theme of this fucking game has been shit headers. Oh god, please, Mcjell, just clench that bumhole. Keep your shit in store. We're not gonna concede. We're not gonna concede. It's not gonna happen. What is that fucking load of shit? We all know that's bullshit. Everyone sat there and watched and thought, yeah, that's bullshit. You better not score it. Missed the ball, and then the lunge misses the fucking ball when it's right in front of him. I'm so fed up with this game, boys. I don't have the words to describe how fucking angry I am! Really? Really, Sissoko? Really, Kanate? God, there's so many clowns today! It's the bloody circus, I tell you! I'm so done with this game. How is I not on target, Ian? Like, I used to rave about how good Ian Wright was. I don't know what's happened to him. He's turned absolutely terrible. Please, please be on. How did this is a giant? It's a fucking giant. How does he save that? Tell me how he saves that. Hippity skippity. EA is full of shit.
Go f yourself.
Shambolic, just awful, fucking awful. Can't be arsed. It's so this game is done. This game is done. It's FIFA 20. It's just gonna be FIFA 20. It's gonna be It's just gonna be non-enjoyment. No more enjoyment that's gonna come out of FIFA 20. Even a player like Mo Salah couldn't do anything in this game. I couldn't do fucking anything. Every single shot I had, every single chance I had was terrible and tragic. Ian Wright is gone. He's gone. Like he's not part of my new team anyway. I wasn't planning on using him, and I don't feel bad about it whatsoever because he, ever since the patch, has been terrible. I hate this game, man. It's so shit. How did Kanata get an 8.2? He was done up. Just every moment I was looking, he was getting done up. So sick of this game, man. It's so bad. They had it right. They had it right. It felt good. That was such a boring game. That was so boring. The only enjoyment was me getting spanked. But I didn't create a single chance in that game because the guy just dropped off and countered me. It's the only way you can play this game anymore. I'm so distraught, man. I'm going to be changing my team in the next episode. We need a saviour, and I'm going to be purchasing. I'm purchasing a saviour. Okay, someone is going to save me from this game. Okay, I'll leave it at that. The whole team is being completely changed. The only players that I will allow to hold their heads up high. Che Adams, you know, I mean, he didn't have the best game in this one, but he's a silver card. That's funny as well. You know how I was winning 1-0 in the 5th minute, and of course my Elgato crashes. Of course it would. Why wouldn't it? You know, and of course then I play the next game and get fucking beaten. That would happen, wouldn't it? As far as I'm concerned, Che Adams, Mo Salah, Lucas Hernandez, and even he was terrible in this game. Terrible. They're the only ones that I can praise. Alright, everyone else terrible. As for Salah, is he worth the money? I believe so. I think he's one of the better players in this game for that kind of price range, because, you know, 400k, again, is a lot of money, but what 400k gets you at this point in the game isn't really that much. You know, you can't really get those, you know, the Neymars and Mbappes. They're like 1.5 mil, you know, the Ronaldos. He's got the pace, dribbling, finishing. He's got a full package. The only real downside to the card is the 3-star weak foot, but I don't know. I've tried a few shots on his right foot. They're not great, I will be honest. They're not great. His right-footed shots are not the best, but I still think he's more than worth that. I think that's a really good price for what you're getting. You're getting a really good player there. Obviously, this wasn't the best showcase for him. You know, it just wasn't great. Me losing out here, like, a couple games, I was getting absolutely rinsed. So not the best, like, review for him per se, but I'm not getting rid of him. So, you know, we're going to be seeing plenty more of Salah in a few more episodes and stuff. So, you know, I wouldn't worry about that. He is really good, lads. I've used him in Weekend League. He was really good in Weekend League. I can fully vouch for him. But anyway, lads, I'm going to call it there. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Peace.